Hey guys, it's me, Jay, aka the Kanye West of building trucks. I say that because you can always count on me to be late, in sweats, and super particular. Speaking of super particular, today we're looking at my 2019 Ford Raptor. Now, you guys have followed the slight modifications that I've done to this truck already, which are the fog light pocket, fog light kit, the chase lights on the back, and I think that's pretty much it. I did also try out these Tron looking letters on the front. I don't know if I like those or not yet, so let me know in the comments below. Do we like the white outlines or not? But if you haven't come to know by now, I'm super particular about the look and feel of my truck, right? So today we kind of pieced together a couple different suspension components from different manufacturers to create the perfect stance and ride quality for what I want. So we're going to be doing a leveling coil. I have new upper control arms, wheels and tires is what's going to happen today, and that'll make this kind of a great daily driver. Now I love the Ford Raptor because it's kind of like it's an easy kind of like off-the-shelf truck that we just have to fix like 5 or 6 idiosyncrasies with. Okay, some of the other trucks I've had that aren't designed to be like modified, or they're not designed to come like this, you have to change everything, right? So the Raptor is great because you know, you can just change a couple of things to tune it just how you want, and you don't really have to change like the whole truck, and you don't have to be like $20,000 into customization. And what we're going to tackle today is the leveling of the truck. I have IBOC leveling coils which raise the truck about 1.7 inches. They're a 2¼ inch lift, but with the weight of the engine I think is the true 1.7. We're going to be doing wheels and tires and also upper control arms. Now we're going to look at the parts like closer later, and we're going to compare the stock parts, but as always, I'm replacing the stock parts with very, very high quality machined parts, not just a collar, not just the cheapest crap on Amazon, because these decisions that you make do make a difference. And I've said it hundreds of times, you're spending this much money on a truck, spend a little money to get some quality parts back on. And that's why I still drive tremendously out of my way to come to CJC Off-Road, because their ideology in their sales is the same as my personal ideology, in the fact that they don't sell bullshit here. So it's great for me because I don't have to like be downsold, and I don't, like, you guys know what I went through with other parts shops before I was introduced to CJC, where it's just like, let's just slap on a bunch of stuff, and it doesn't go together, it doesn't work right, and it doesn't last. So today we're going to be putting out some very high quality parts with some very high quality people, and I'm very excited to see how this Raptor turns out, because honestly I absolutely hate these wheels. I've had this truck for 7 months, I've done 3,000 miles, majority of the fact because I cannot stand the wheels. So I see Cody, I'm going to walk in and we'll get started on the day.
What's happening, man?
Give me we're in the hood, we gotta do this kind of hug. So I made it down. What's the plan today, I guess?
It's gonna be a little different than the previous projects. We are gonna go with just a simple replacement spring on this setup. With the Raptors, you pretty much can do a coil spring spacer. You can do a replacement coil as he opted for, or you can go all in with a about $7,000 set of shocks. So there's a little price disparity there. These coils, I believe, are somewhere between $200 and $300. Right. They're going to level the truck, give it a better ride. It's still going to work with the electronic shock package that these new trucks come with. Yes, the live valve setup. And then we're going to go with some method wheels and some 37-inch BFG tires.
So you mentioned the collar in the options. We don't do collars.
Yeah, just philosophically, we've always tried to avoid spacers and things like that, replacement coils, and
we have a lot
replacement shocks have always been our target.
Our text history in reference to coils is not favorable.
Yeah. So the coil spacer has always been the butt of a lot of jokes. So yeah. We'll go ahead and replace it with a replacement coil. These are an IBOC coil, I believe, spearheaded by Geyser. Yeah. So they're the ride, the off-road performance, everything's improved, and we're really stoked to get this thing put together.
Stay only true to what you know and who you are, and who you are. The road may be rough, you might not see the top, but when it's don't quit and when it's don't stop.
So the great thing about these coils in this kit is we actually remove the factory spring from the factory coilover and replace it with the iBuck coil. So you maintain the live valve shock and the 3.0 Fox, but we're replacing the coil part of the coil over. Doing the upper control arms isn't essential for a 2-inch leveling kit, but if you do off-road heavy, or if you do like a lot of aggressive driving, there is opportunities for the upper control arm to not allow enough movement with the top of the spindle basically, and you can have issues with the CB boot. Can, not will. But just to be safe, I decided to pick up these Icon upper control arms with the delta joint, and what that does is allows a greasable pivot point. It also replaces the polymer bushings with Heim joints, and what that does is allow that spindle to move a little bit more freely and not put so much stress on the lower control arm. So on this project we worked with Method race wheels. I've had these wheels before. Really, I'm a fan of them. You know, it's kind of a tried and true thing. You kind of know what you're getting with Method. They do a really nice kind of simplistic design for what I like. So on this one, I actually went with one of their classic wheels, which is literally called the Standard in matte black. This is a 17 by 8.5, and this is a 0 offset. One thing I did opt for is they come with these kind of deep dish center caps, and I did purchase these ancillary center caps, which you can see are a lot shorter, just because I don't really like the look of these. You know, they have a simulated bead lock, because, you know, kind of what you see is what you get. And like I said, that new center cap just gives it a nice flush look. These are matte black because there's no chrome on the truck. It's completely white and black, and I just think these are a nice kind of clean, simple rim compared to these god-awful things that, as you know, I can't stand.
Know that you won't lie, that you care, keep shining so bright, and don't compare yourself to them, yourself to them. You can't win if you don't play. The game might be dirty, but it's okay. You can't win if you don't play, so you better play the game.
So that's it. We got a couple of things to do with the alignment, but this is the final package. I haven't seen it out in the daylight yet. It looks pretty good. You know, I hated the wheels before, so just some simple black wheels is exactly what I was looking for. The Method Standard took care of that perfectly. It's a 0 offset. We went from, I think it's a plus 35 to a 0, which pretty much puts us dead even with the Raptor factory fender flares. As you can see, with the 37 12.5 17 from BFG KO2, it's the same tires I had on the Eco Diesel, same tires I've had from factory on this truck. Actually, the KO3 is coming out too, but I love these KO2s. They're super perfect for like the road, and they do well in the dirt as well. So I think it's a tremendous difference. I can't believe I waited this long to do it all.